um, on the coast in Oregon, and then just headed south down 101. Um, um, no, I booked a fucking Motel 6. Oh no, wait, on the road. A little tired. Yeah. So the first day, 3 days ago, we head out. Like I said, we hit Lincoln City, and I had a campsite. This is the secondary part. The ride is the thing, and just to get out. And camp is just come here, sleep. Like, I got here about 7. So the camp is just to pitch a tent. And yeah, I do like to camp. I do like to ride. It's $40. It was, but because it looked like it was clean enough there. No, it's in Cokeville, Prairie Target Day 1, Coos Bay. Figured it'd put me on the road. So I get there and I almost don't find my campsite. Uh, Friend of mine, GPS. I spent so much money on the trip. I'm not going to go spend $400 for a GPS. I know I don't have interactive maps offline, which was good. Half of Oregon and much of where I've been through today in California is just very. So we get out to this campsite and it's not. It's hard to find. Um, the GPS was wrong. And people who rent out this fucking land, by the way, right? It's close now, and I remember the map I looked at, and it's a bend in the river, and I know there's this little street. It's got to be right there. So I go puttering in. I'm on this bike, pop, 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 getting late already, pop, 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 and it's off a small, narrow road running along Cokeville River in this shitty little town of Cokeville. It could be Fentyville. I don't know how bad it is, but uh, anyway, and I come puttering in. Basically, you're on somebody's property, and some property where it's like in the boonies. If you've ever been in rural, semi-rural parts of Cali and Washington State and elsewhere where it's weird, you know, what we used to call white trash sort of environment. Uh, this it looks like the place in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, kind of, right? There's one crappy camper, and it looks like somebody's camped out there. Then there's maybe a tent or something over there. There's a house. Uh, and I look around and just look at it. I'll fucking pitch my tent here and sleep and then fucking vanish. Eventually, a guy comes out. But he was rough looking, who knows? Uh, White guy, fucked up, uh, greasy hair. Said, so I'm concerned enough to. I'm looking for a campsite that I reserved. Sidearm. Thinking, what the fuck's he need a sidearm for here? Everything looks rough though. He says, "Oh, you're in the RV. You're looking for the tent site." Yeah, that's right. And he gives me the worst directions ever. Absolutely ever. Not sure. I said, "Is it over by that boat landing over there?" He says, "Yeah, yeah, over by that boat landing." But he's not really back to this boat landing he's fishing. I pull up to him and I said, "Hey, do you know where these camps that are supposed to be here?" "Well, I wouldn't fucking camp here," he says. Um, sorry. He says, "Oh, house again." He says, "Oh, I wouldn't do that." "Why?" I say. "Oh, people around here don't sleep," he said. And the in I got was that people were suspicious. Uh, anyway, nobody's watching. Say hi. Yeah. So anyway, the worst pitched my tent. Uh, hadn't pitched the tent yet, so I pitched the tent. I got the hell out of there. So it's Clam County, California. Clam County, California. The beach. And that was a good thing because, I mean, I'm heading south and I had actually way too far away. And I wasn't going to make it. I gave a really long leg in the itinerary. But I'm cruising along. By the way, everything is breaking on the trip. I broke the headset from what sounds like a trance. The guy with the. It was a trans voice. I'm talking about money. This is a Latin guy identifying as a girl, right? And you can just picture that. Okay. Uh, I'm in my helmet, right? And I'm tooling through some. I said, yeah, what's up? This is whatever from whatever motel. Are you going to make your reservation? And it's really late, and I'm thinking, oh, well, because the room's no longer available. Oh, really? Find another room for you. We can help you out. I hope something happened, huh? I hope it doesn't involve dead bodies. The guy's response was not, heh or anything. It was like, yeah, maybe it was a body. Anyway, so Plan B, Clam County Camp. So, oh, this is hell, though. I'm screwing around all day and going that stretch of coast was so. It's like you're endlessly. So it took me like all day to get to. It's after dark, and I get to Clam County Beach. It's Eureka. We'll talk about Eureka next time. Uh, but I've got to try and find a spot. All the spots are taken. Uh, this little campsite, and I'm so stupid. I haven't done this before. I thought, and then we go pitch our tents on the beach. Uh, no, you can't ever do that. Plus, I discovered the next day it's all behind this marsh access by walking over planks, so there was no fault, right? Um, right there on next to the beach, and people are pitching their tents there. I guess they got padding. I don't have padding laid down right now. I've got awesome. So I pull up the bike. I'm gonna be a cowboy, like a cowboy sleeping like on his bedroll, right under the stars. You don't even have fucking on this right my bike. So the bike's leaning, and I had a pretty good arrangement because I got this air I use that's really low. So I lay this stuff out so that I'm leaned out against the bike, kind of for me like a lean-to, and my body is on this chair, a big knapsacks, and I'm laying sternos, just burning sternos like wind on the upwind side of me. It was pretty awful. I had to do that like sleep in a fucking parking lot basically, and the people next to me, so that's keeping me awake. It was funny. It was right when, like, early, the check-in. Ah. Anyway. All right.